Yeah, let's start with some games against Daniel. Let's play d4 knight f3 to start. How's it going, Danny? How's it going, everybody? Good to see you guys on a very lovely Wednesday it's Wednesday, right? Wednesday afternoon here. Okay, let's play e4. Let's play okay, he goes knight c6. This is slightly dubious. A3 is fine. Castles, knight c5. I think just queen c2 and bishop e3 and bishop d4 is supposed to be fine. Threatening b4 here, maybe. Probably not ideal, so I'll take. I could take on c6. I could also just play rook d1. If takes, I'll probably take with the c pawn. Maybe e5 is possible as well to hit the knight and the knight d5, possibly. So queen c7. Okay, now e5 doesn't really make sense here. He really would like to trade this bishop for this knight, so I'm going to play h3, prevent this idea of bishop g4, where he can then go knight e5 and bishop d4. Because this knight at f3 is very nice here. So rook d8, I'll play rook e1. Thank you, Ku, for resubbing 3 months in a row. Okay, he wants to go knight e5, I guess. I guess I'll just play bishop f1. Why not? Knight e5, just knight d2. Maybe I'll play f4. Maybe g3, bishop g2 is another idea. Okay, now I could take on c6. What's going on? I guess I'll take. So if he takes with the pawn, I'm gonna go knight b3 to hit this pawn. I guess he's got bishop h3, king g2, knight f3, king g2, king h1. Okay, this is not so good. This is probably not good at all, actually. What did I just do? So if I take knight f3, king g2, it's got knight h4, knight f3 with a draw, maybe? Let's see it, Daniel. Let's see it. If I'm not insane. Okay, rook d1. I've got queen d1 or rook d1. I mean, it's got knight h4, knight f3 back. Maybe e5. Not clear cut what's going on. g4 I can just take. Knight e1, I just play rook e1. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Spraggy, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I think I missed that. Thank you so much, Spraggy. Okay, so I play king h1. So if knight f3, I have e5 maybe. I've got e5 or king g2 to make the draw. I'm not sure what I should do. Probably objectively, I should take the draw with king g2, but I might play e5. Not sure. We'll see. Okay, he doesn't actually do that. He plays queen f4, but now, okay, he wants to go bishop e5. Logical. Actually, queen e5. Do I have knight e2? Queen c1 is also a move. Queen f3, king g1. Yeah, okay. Queen f3, king g1. Queen f2, I have queen f2, I have queen e3, I think, or queen takes g5. Maybe rook e2 as well. A lot of options here, so so we'll see what he wants to do. I had to do something because knight f3 was a huge threat. Now I have queen g5, knight f3, queen g2, maybe. Okay, if I take knight f3, queen g2. Okay, I mean, I might be missing something very obvious. Okay, queen g2. He's got to take. I take with the bishop or the king. I guess I take with the bishop and take. Okay, rook b8, probably knight a5 or knight c5 followed by e5 makes sense. Both moves are playable. Knight a5 actually looks maybe more correct here. Tough position. I don't know the best move here. It's hard to tell. I guess I'll take and play e5 here. So he plays rook c2. Okay, now this is why the knight on a5 was maybe better. Protected the pawn on c4. I guess I can play knight e4. Okay, I'm getting a little bit low on time though, so I should be careful. I guess I'll play knight e4, protect the knight. Maybe bishop e4 is a threat here. I'm threatening to take on c6 as well, I think. So, okay, bishop e4, hit the rook, king g1. I guess just take on c6. Protect the pawn again on e5. And he doesn't really have great squares. Okay, does he want bishop e3? I guess bishop e3 is one idea. I can play knight d5 maybe. No, knight d5 allows bishop d2. If I play rook f1, he's got rook d2. Knight e4 doesn't make sense. Okay, I've got no time here. I've got to just move. Maybe bishop f3. Rook f3, rook h2. If takes, I take with the knight, I assume. So okay. I could play bishop e4 maybe. He's got what, rook a2? Let's play e6. c5, c6 now. Okay, whatever. I just gotta move. Knight e2 is not a good move. e5, knight e6. Oh, he blundered. I misplayed this. I've got no time either. Oh, I misplayed this, but it's still going to be a draw. If I didn't blunder that pawn on a3, it would have I would have won that game. But anyway, next game. Let's play c6, d5. I could take, I guess, and just play e5, knight f3, ed4. Let's just trade, play knight d7, knight e5, I guess. Or maybe knight f6 is better here. Knight e5 to hit the bishop. I've got knight g4, king e7 also looks fine. Just, I guess I'll knight f3. I can take and play knight h5. Knight d7 looks fine. And just f6 next move, and it should be fine. Knight f3, I could take. I could also just play f6 and knight e5 next move. I really need this outpost here on e5 long term. Knight c5 is playable. I could also just take. I mean, a5 also looks logical here. Maybe knight g4, threaten knight e3 with the fork on the rooks here, so I can play knight c5 next move. Okay, now knight c5. If h3, I think I can just take and then go knight e5. Okay, bishop a2, logical move. Maybe just bishop e6, try to exchange the bishops. I've still got knight e3 at some point, knight e5 also. Pretty even position here, not much going on. Why not knight e4 instead of knight d7? I'm not quite sure what that's referring to, but anyway, yeah. Okay, so I'll play, I've got knight c5 here. Knight e5 is playable. He wants to go knight f3. I can play knight d4 maybe. I can also play knight f8, knight d7. It depends how hard I want to try and press for the win. I think I'll play a4 and rook a5 here. Protect the pawn this way, activate the rook to c5. Okay, g3, maybe rook c5 here, put pressure on this pawn. c3, I'll probably go back, because then I've got swords here. h4. I guess I'll play h6. h5, I can always play g5, maybe rook f8 here. So c3, okay, so now I guess I'll go back. Don't know if it does much. Maybe knight c5 is an idea. Yeah, because now he can't take, so I've got knight b3. Now I guess knight d7. If rook d7, king d7, knight e5, I just go king e8. He gets two pawns, but these pawns here are weak long term, so he can't really sack the rook here, I don't think. Knight d2. I guess just knight b6. If he trades, I'll take. Now again, the reason this is so advantageous here is because the c4 square is super critical. c4 is an interesting move. I don't think it's a good move. So I think now I can probably go back the other way to hit the... Okay, so he wants to go king b4, so I'll play knight c5. King b4, just b6. And now if he moves the knight, this pawn is weak as well. So I think c4 was a bad move, because long term, it just gives too many dark squares here for white. So, yeah. Three, I guess just king e6. Why not protect the pawn? Rook f8 is an idea. He can't go king b4. Knight d3 check hits the king and the rook. And this pawn is super weak. Rook d8 is also an idea here. I guess I'll play rook d8. Why not? And rook d4 maybe. There's b6, solidify everything, and now I'll just slowly. Let's go rook f8. Maybe rook f2 next move. Okay, rook e2, good move. Let's just keep delaying. Okay. I guess let's try g5 now so that I can take and play g4. Okay, h7, and now again now there are going to be problems for white because this pawn is weak. Knight f1, rook h1. I mean, it's hard to believe white can be okay here. Rook f2 is also a huge problem for white. I mean, I guess he can try b4, but it feels like eventually this should be losing for white. I could take and play rook f2 maybe. I could also take and play c5, but that doesn't look right. So I'll just retreat with the knight, go knight f6. Maybe rook f2 is a threat still. I'll play b5. Knight a5 I just take. Okay, now I think maybe just rook f2. Oh, I gave him rook d3. Ugh, I misplayed this. No, I misplayed this. I misplayed this. Knight b6. Oh, I gave him e5. Whoops. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I misplayed this really badly. Very, very poor start to the day. We check. This knight c8. And I go g2 and he loses. GGO. All right, that's a good start. Let's play d4. Actually, let's put up a slightly different playlist. Let's go with a different one. Okay, let's play knight f3, c4. I'll just castle. Play knight d4 next move probably. This looks fine. Music, music, music. I can play a3 here. Bishop e3 looks pretty classic to play rook c1. Maybe I'll play a3. Actually, let's just go a3 b4 here. Now no a5, no knight c5. This looks pretty good. c5. I could play knight b5 maybe, hit the queen and just rook b1 because he never gets a6 here. Or does he? Whoops. Bishop f4. Okay. Okay, now I thought takes bishop f4, a6, knight c7. Not sure. Bishop d4 looks pretty logical to exchange these bishops. Now he does have a good knight on c5. That's the only drawback here, but I think f4 e5 is coming, maybe queen d4 as well to put pressure on the center here. King g8. Let's just go king h1. Sidestep any ideas like queen b6, maybe e5 here. Knight e4. I could trade. I could also play queen d4. Or queen d4. I guess, yeah, why not queen d4 and just takes and takes. I figure the knight is better on c. I've got g4 maybe. I can also just take. I guess I'll just take. He's got to take with the bishop, and now I think do I want to go rook e1 or rook b2? Not rook c1 because that allows knight b3 long term. Guess I'll just go rook b2 here. f5, interesting move. I don't think that's the best move here because this bishop looks good, but it's permanently stuck on e4 now. And he also creates weaknesses. If I can ever get something on the e file, I feel like f5 is a little bit too loosening here. So I'll play bishop f3, try to exchange the bishops. And also long term now, he's giving me a d4 square where I have access to both c6 and e6. So let's follow the plan. Rook e2 and rook e3 and rook e7 at some point. I think f5 was too loosening. I might not be able to prove it in a blitz game, but I know like in a classical game, this f5 idea is a little bit suspect. Okay, maybe knight b5, hit the pawn of a6 and knight a7. If queen d7, I have e6. And now takes in rook e3 and rook e8 is also a dangerous idea long term. So yeah, Danya, this f5 idea was very, very suspicious. Okay, rook a8, but now rook e3 is going to go a6 anyway. So I want to move my queen somewhere. I guess d1 just to give myself more access squares again with d4. Because the knight is the ideal square for this knight would be on d4. So he takes. I guess I should just take with a pawn. Why not? Knight e4. I don't want to take. e6 is playable. Knight c3 actually looks pretty good too. Queen f1 maybe. Oh, let's play queen f1 here. Threatens rook e4 and rook takes f7. If rook f8, I think knight d4, knight e6 is very dangerous. Also, I've got g4 to undermine the knight on e4 as well. So this is, I mean, black might be okay, but this feels very dangerous. Knight d4, knight e6, knight c6 ideas here. G4 to undermine the knight is coming. I can play knight. Oh, puzzle rush, baby, puzzle rush. Queen f8, knight e6, check. You lose. Game over. Puzzle rush for the win. Queen c5. I mean, what's this doing? Just knight e6. Game over. Thank you, Danya, for your free queen. I will definitely take the free queen there. Okay, let's just go back. Let's play something solid. Let's take. I want to play a weird line. What's the weird line I can play here? I guess I'll take. Oh, he wants to play this line again. Okay. Just takes. I can play d5. I can also just move the knight here. Let's think for a second. So d5, he's got knight c6 takes, rook e8, and bishop c7. So I will just play. I can play bishop takes and d5 maybe. Well, let's just take and go d5 here. He can't take, so he loses the rook, so he's gonna have to move the rook, and then I'll go like bishop f5, maybe even queen h4 possibly. But I think just bishop e6 or. Do I want to play queen h4? Yeah, let's play queen h4, force him to play g3, and then I'll go back and play rook d8 and go for counterplay. Because these bishops are a little bit weirdly placed here on a4 and f4. So he'll take, I'll go rook d8. I've also got g5 ideas as well, trapping the bishop long term. So this isn't trivial for white to play. I mean, I assume he'll play like h4, play h6 just to stop bishop g5. Simple prophylactic move, just prevent this whole idea with bishop g5. So what's going on in the chat? Let's see. h5. Okay, he wants to stop that. Now I could play bishop. I could play bishop f5 for activity, or just like rook d8, bishop e6, or even, you know what? I want to play interesting chess, so let's play d4. I'm going to chuck a pawn here, I guess, with rook e. Okay, he doesn't even want to take the free pawn, so I guess just rook d8 and bishop e6 next move. I'll give him this free pawn if he wants. I'll take a bishop d5, try to use this this long open diagonal here, and it should be pretty good. Okay, he goes rook d1. I can play bishop d5. I could also move the knight, maybe. What about knight a5 to go queen b4? This looks pretty nice also. And if he ever goes bishop b3, then I get this diagonal gratis, and white's in trouble. Plays c3, logical. Bishop d5 is still begging to be played. I can also just play. Do I want to play c5? I don't know. I don't want to take. I'll go c5 and just take. Although actually I realized he gave bishop c2 and queen d3 ideas. This was stupid of me. Now I'm in some trouble. Yeah, this was very stupid. I just forgot about bishop c2. Okay, now I'm gonna have to probably chuck a pawn with d3. Just try to be pragmatic here, and sack material just to stop mate. I should never have played c5, so let's go d3. Bishop b1. Nah, this is terrible for me. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll start running with my king. I mean, I guess queen e4, bishop g4. Yeah, I really misplayed this very, very badly. Bishop g4, bishop h6, queen e6 maybe. Queen h7, queen e6. Okay, queen h8, king e7. I still can take. I still have maybe a bishop f3, queen h3, maybe. Most likely I don't have it, but it's still lurking in the position. So let's see. If he moves the rook, I can maybe even grab the pawn on h5, but maybe just c4 is best. Plays f3. Wow. Okay, so he wants bishop f5. Now, okay, rook d3 makes no sense. Bishop f3, bishop f5 is probably losing, I assume. And if I take, he takes with the queen, I guess. I don't have much time, so I've got to just find something. Bishop h3 is no good. Nah, this is just bad. Okay, if I play rook d1, no, that's no good. I guess I'll just sack. I'll just try to play it, but I'm down in exchange. Oh, he's just got queen h8. Whoops. Yeah, this is just. Oh, whoops! A nice just hanging. Whoops, yeah, nice just hanging. That's just bad. Yeah, I should not have played bishop c4, but whatever. Next game. Just play d3, h3. I'm not gonna give him this g5 that he wants so desperately. So, bishop e6. You know what? Let's just castle. Okay, he doesn't castle. Let's play rook e1. I'll take. Takes with the f pawn. I'll take again. And we're gonna play this line that we played a lot the other night. Knight e2. Probably knight g3. Even g4 is playable, but knight h2 is fine. And c3 d4, rook f1, maybe protect the pawn at f2 first. Go king h1, sidestep the tricks here. Queen g6, maybe. I'll play c3 here. If d5, just queen c2, king h. Oh, knight g1 allows rook f2. I don't want to allow that. That would be insane in the membrane. Let's play queen d2, queen e3, maybe a3 at some point, or a4 possibly. I don't quite know. Okay, it goes d5. I think now I'll just play queen c2. Now this pawn at e5 is not a weakness yet, but it can become a weakness long term. So I guess I'll play rook e1 here. If takes, I'll just take. If d4, I can always just play the a3. Knight f3 at some point, or knight g4 make a lot of sense here. I still can't go knight g1, so let's play b4. Idea b5 and knight g4 maybe. b5. Okay, now I'll go knight g4. If knight f4, I think I just take, and now I'm going to play for a4 b5. So it goes knight f6. I guess I'll just take. He takes with a g pawn, which is interesting. Again, not a move that I think is objectively good for black, but I mean his pawns are all kind of a little bit weird here. I'm going to go g3. Okay, d4 logical. Okay, I'll play knight f3. If he takes, I'll take back. Rook g7. Rook g1's fine. G3 is also probably fine. That's just rook g1 should be fine. Takes, queen c3, queen h5. I think rook e3 should be okay. Rook e3 allows knight d4 though, so I don't want to do that. I could also play like, no, a4 is no good, g4 is no good. King h2 looks fine. Because if he ever sacks on g2, I take. With the king on h1, this would be a pin. With the king on h2, there's no pin. So, no, d4 would be terrible. Queen c5. Queen c5 looks fine. So if rook g2, I just take. And again, the king on h2 versus h1 makes a huge difference here. And I'm maybe threatening to take the pawn on b5 even next move. So black has to really prove something right away. d4 is also a threat because of the pin here with the queen on h5. Okay, rook g4 does not threaten anything. So I have d4 if I want it. What's his idea? Does he have an idea? I don't see it. Maybe I'm crazy and I'm missing something very obvious, but I don't see it. Rook g2, I just take. Okay, so he wants to take on f3. If d5 takes, knight d4. Okay, so now I see an idea looming for him. So I'm going to play d5 here. He's going to take. I'm going to take back. Oh, but he's got knight b4 at the end of this. Maybe not. Oh, no, maybe it's not so clear. Let's see. No, it's not actually so clear. What's the threat? If I take you once, rook f2? What? This can't work for black, though. Surely there's knight f5, queen f3, knight e6, queen f3. It's hard to believe this can work for black. Let's think for a second. You can also play like just, I don't know, d e6, queen g5. I know this doesn't work for black. It's just a matter of finding the right idea, which I'm not doing a good job of at the moment. Knight e6 maybe? No. This can't possibly work. Rook f1. g2, rook g2, queen g5 takes. Okay, takes. Queen g5. Okay. I've got rook f2. I should have found this sooner. Yeah, I should have found this much sooner. Okay, rook c1. Hit the pawn on g. Both pawns are hanging here, so it's going to be some kind of mad scramble again. But I am winning this position, so that's the good news. Okay, let's play d6. Let's run check. Let's take. Could g4. He's got a queen at some point. He's gonna play rook c1, yeah. Yeah, that was a terrible game. I should have won that one, but I wasted 30 seconds on rook f1. If I'd used 10 seconds on rook f1 instead of 30 seconds, I would have won that game. But I wasted too long on rook f1. Too long on rook f1. Just wasted too much time on rook f1. Okay, h5, just knight f6. Bishop f8, if e5, just knight d5. I guess I'll play e5 here since he's trying to force me. Yeah, if I wasted if I used 10 seconds, not 30 seconds on rook f1, I would have won that game. But I just used too long on rook f1. So he wants to go g5. I could take and play c5 maybe. Yeah, let's take and play knight c5 or knight e5 maybe, and c5 next move. I mean, he can always play bishop g2, but I think I just take the pawn. I've also got c5 at some point. I don't know which knight I'll take with, or bishop e7 maybe. Bishop e7, f4. C5 makes sense. Kick the knight first. See which way, because knight b3 puts the knight kind of out of play here. If he goes to b3, and then I think I just grab. Okay, he goes knight f3. So I could take on g4. I think I will just take. Thank you, Leroy Jenkins 1301 for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Knight g5. I think I could even take. I think just bishop e7 is good here. And if he ever plays f3 or f4, oh, he wants bishop f3. Why did I just blundered this completely? This will castle. Queen c8, protect the knight. If rook g1, I can take the pawn. If I get rook e8, d5, d4, I get counterplay really fast. Yeah, I knew he had something there. I mean, nah, this is just garbage. Garbage. Knight e4 maybe? Let's try to mix it up a little bit. Probably doesn't really mix it up at all, but it's something to do. Okay, let's see. Knight e4, I could just play knight f6 maybe. Knight d6 I can take, so I've got rook e8 check, or bishop f3 as well. Thank you, Funky Sharky, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Knight c3, that's not the best move. I think knight takes d6 and knight f6 are both just winning, so let's play d5. Okay, maybe. Wait. Maybe takes and rook e8. If bishop b7 I take with check, he's got to take. This is maybe not so simple. I've got queen f5. I think I can play queen g5. Rook d1, rook f5. Or wait, no, wait. Yeah, because queen f3, I have queen c2. If rook f5, bishop d1. If queen d8, I have queen hc2. Yes, this works. Wait, what? Okay, this is very tricky. He's got to go queen d2, and then I go rook e2 check. He's got no mates right away. I might have a draw here. I don't know if I've got more than that. Probably not. I think I just should make a draw here. Now, though, he doesn't get the double rook, so I can take the pawns, and if pawns go, then white's in a lot of trouble. Okay, check. Let's try to keep the game going a little bit. Maybe c4 with this idea takes and run this pawn all the way up the board. Okay, check. This just takes, and this pawn is really fast here. Check. This takes, and now it's over. Just king g7, check, and GG, yo. Whoo! Nice little swindle there over Daniel. He's probably breaking a mouse if he's streaming, because that was pretty bad. I should not have won that game at all. I had no business winning that game. Okay, let's play rook e1. I'll just take. Let's just play something traditional here. Play this, maybe rook d1. I'll play a4 so he can never push these pawns, these double pawns here. Just it's important to fix these pawns in this little clump formation here. He wants knight h5. I'll just play b3, protect this so I can move my knight around. He can't go knight h5 because of knight d5 here, so this is pretty good. Okay, I could play g3 here, but that creates weaknesses that I don't want to do. Knight b5, maybe just rook d3, rook f3. What? He's got queen h4. I missed queen h4. Uh-oh. Maybe g3 and queen c7? No, g3 is too weak. I guess I'll play rook f1. Okay, yeah, this is bad, really bad. Knight b6. Oh, he didn't play knight f4. I was sure he'd play knight f4. Why didn't he play knight f4 right away? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so my knight is bad here. That's the main issue that I have. g3 doesn't make sense. I'm really just moving too slowly right now. Okay, let's play b4. I'm probably losing here somehow. It feels very bad. Somehow I'm sure I'm losing, but he hasn't found it yet, which gives me some hope. g6 logically wants to go knight f4. Maybe. Okay, I've got to find some way to cut him off. Maybe. No, this is just losing though, I think. Although I've got g3 now. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's not so simple, actually. No, he might have misplayed this slightly, but I've used a lot of time, so I don't have the luxury of time on my side here. Time is not on my side in this game. Yeah, he definitely misplayed this. I'm still in some danger, but if I can get queen c3, queen d2, everything will be very secure here. The king covers all the squares. He obviously just blundered g3 here. What? Oh, he's got a draw. Wait. Oh, he's got a draw with rook f1. He's got a draw with rook f1, but he's not going to be happy about this game either. A draw is not what Daniel wants in this game. Daniel's not going to be happy about a draw in this game either, because he probably was winning this game too. But that's just how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, d5. We'll play this again. I was very unconvinced by Daniel's play in this game, so we'll see. Yeah, I was very unconvinced by the way Daniel played this game, so I'm just going to go right after him. Rook d8. We're going to play probably the same line. Again, as long as I don't allow some bishop c2 ID on this diagonal, I don't believe that white can possibly be better here. So I'm going to go for the same thing because I don't believe Daniel. Because I can always play queen b4 even and just trade this bishop off. So I don't believe Daniel here. I don't believe in the setup for white, so I'm going to play the same thing. I'll just play queen b4, and now he doesn't get any bishop c2 nonsense. He's going to have to take on c6, and I'm going to get this glorious bishop on the long diagonal. Or he can play bishop b3, I suppose. But I'll just take and go like queen e7. If e6, I can just take and go rook e8 or f5. But he's got this. Okay, whatever, just e5. Bishop h6, queen d7. If queen g6, I've got queen f7, queen g5, there might be king h7 or king h8. Wait, what? Free pawn? f4, rook g6. He can't take so this bishop is hanging. Doesn't look quite ideal here for white. Yeah, Daniel's misplayed this one also. Although it's not easy to play here for white or for black either. I don't want to take knight b4. Maybe just a5, a4 and try to use this a file. I could play a4. Let's play a4. If rook a1, I always have b5 here. Now if takes, I have rook d4 or e d4 or knight d4 even maybe. So I can play, I guess now I have to take. He's got to take with the rook. I have rook a2 or just rook d6, and I'm obviously better now. Up a pawn, up a clean pawn here actually. It's just 4 against 3. So I'm doing pretty well in this position. Very, very nice. Farouj will not play online during a tournament. Farouj is playing the World Team Championship, I believe, but I could be wrong. I think he's playing the World Team Championship, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Rook e1, I can't take. I can play rook a2 maybe. Yeah, because I mean rook e8, king h7, there are no real threats. Like my king is very safe. He can't ever double on the 7th either because my knight covers. I have rook g6. His king potentially can become very open as well because of where my rooks are. Takes. I will take on b2 obviously, and now his king is permanently cut. So he's got big issues long term with rook d1. It's over now. Hey now. Okay, rook e4. But now I think rook d5 and rook a5. I mean, his king is getting killed here. I've also got this passed b pawn that can run all the way up the board, and he's also way down on the clock. So I don't want to play b5 quite yet. Maybe just knight b4. I've got all kinds of access points. Rook a1 also. All kinds of issues with the king and the bishop. I could play knight d3, or actually, wait, knight. I might have misplayed this slightly. Let's see. I've got rook a1 and knight f4, but just c6 looks fine. Okay, check. Oh, wait, I'm misplaying this. What? Did I allow some ridiculous... Wait, no. What? Oh my gosh, I just blundered this. Wait, okay, slow down. How can this possibly be a draw? G5 takes? Oh my gosh. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm just losing. Went blind there for 1 second. Okay. Way too slow and careless there, but whatever. Okay. I just went blind for 1 second there. Very, very costly blunder. Just went blind for 1 second. Okay, b4, knight a6, just bishop e3 and queen d2. White's much better here. This is the first time I've gotten a really good position out of the opening so far, but I'm definitely quite a bit better here. And knight b3, knight a5, bishop b6 next move. He can play knight b5 maybe. Whoa, okay. Okay, rook c7, I can maybe play b5 here, or maybe just rook c2, rook c1 also makes sense. I'll play knight b3 and rook c1 here. That's also a free pawn. b5, knight d4, queen a7. Okay, he wants to play queen a3. We could also play b5. Yeah, why not? Because this knight is so bad relative to this bad bishop that knight d4, knight c6 is very, very strong. Knight d4 is playable. Thank you, Vinegar Bob, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Queen d3 looks good. If takes, I just take with the pawn. Let's play rook c1, protect the knight. If knight e5, just queen e2. Wait. Oh shoot, the knight protects the rook. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well. Okay, so I can take on a6 here. I can also play knight c6 maybe. Knight c6, rook c6 though. If I take knight e3, queen e3, queen d4, queen a6. I mean, Okay, I guess I just play it like this. Knight c6 here. Oh my gosh, what is, oh jeez. Oh wow. Okay, wow, just suddenly like playing terribly. Okay, let's refresh, reset, and start over, because that was really, yeah, just a couple of games of insanity there. Okay, I can play bishop f8 or knight f5 here, or bishop f6. I guess bishop f8 seems fine. Bishop f4, I think just f6. F6, bishop b3, king h8, knight g6. Knight f5 is still a move, knight e7 is also a move. Or b5. No, e6, no. Let's see it. Because if knight g6 I take and play rook e6. He's got to play rook e3 to try and check, and then I just play rook e6. Or also, no, probably not knight f5, knight h6. Okay, he's got queen g4, so now I just play rook e6. If queen g6, I can play like queen e8, I think. Or actually knight d4 is also very strong here, I think. f5, rook h3, king g8. Oh, he's got, oh my gosh, I'm just blundering queen g6. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break after this. I think just step away for a minute because I am really suddenly going blind out of nowhere. Yeah, bishop g5. Or wait, what? No, I guess let's take. What do I have here? Actually, I've got what, 2 pieces for the. I've got what, 2 pieces, I think. It's still bad, but maybe. Okay. Maybe knight d4. d5 maybe. It's got to move the pawn. Knight f3. Wait, did he just blunder? That's just a free piece. No, he just misplayed this. Knight e8 and knight g7. I mean, check and takes. GG, yo. It's e2. Okay, let's start again. Knight f3. 4 knight. Take and play b4. a5, bishop a3, or no, b5. It was a terrible game. Knight d5 maybe, knight b3. I think knight d5 and just takes. I take with the pawn. That was just a terrible game. Pop Press is not feeling the break after that one. Yeah, what did I just witness? I don't know what you just witnessed. That was ridiculous. I never should have won that game. That was just absurd. Maybe just queen c2, put pressure on the knight. Maybe rook c1. Rook c1 is probably better. Okay, I can just take, I guess. Queen c5, trade. Maybe bishop c4, threaten d6, check, take the pawn. Black's got really ugly bishops here and very, very ugly ugly double pawns on the c5, c7, and e5 and e4. Okay. Oh, but this does not. Well, I'm still better, I guess. Like, maybe not even better. On and on and on and on, stranger. If bishop h6, I just take and take c7. I gotta protect the pawn. Also play rook c2 on bishop h6. Bishop e3, just king f1, king e2. Maybe rook c3 was a little bit better. I don't think it makes a difference. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna trade. He's got really bad pawns here, so I'm very much in the game with king e2 next move. I'm still probably quite a bit better because of these weak pawns here. Whoa. How can this possibly be okay for black? He's got all these loose pawns. Maybe he's got some magic way to draw this, but knight b3, takes c3, king e2, c2, knight b3. I don't believe him. I think he's in trouble here. Oh, but he's got this one. Okay. c4, a5, a6. Okay. If I take a6 and b3, a. Wait, so c2, king d2, king b3, knight a5 check. Ah. Okay, if I take, I can also play king d3 maybe. What about, no, b6 is no good, obviously. Knight a5, king d3, or takes a7, c2, a8, c. Wait, but I have, wait, b6, c2, b7. Yes, actually, wait, no, bishop b6. What am I doing? So c2, I check, king b2, check, king b1, knight a3. No, what am I doing? Just no, I was supposed to be king d2. I'm confusing my lines right now. Yeah, I'm just confusing my lines completely. Yeah, just confusing my lines. That was terrible. Okay, let's play. Let's start a streak now. Let's try to get a little bit more serious. d5, knight d4 takes. I'll take with a knight. Go back. Knight f6 maybe. Just castle and rook e8 should be fine here. Why was knight takes bishop bad? It wasn't bad, but it would have been a draw. That's why I didn't take. I should have taken and it made a draw, but I'm also not playing particularly well at the moment, so missing a lot of stuff for some reason. Anyway, rook e8 next move. I've got knight e4, but rook e8 looks good. Bishop d3, d5, d4 maybe. Should have played knight e4. Let's play knight h5. Okay, I can play knight g3. I can also play knight a5, knight g3, knight g5, bishop e6, or just bishop e6 right away. But I don't know if I take with the rook or the pawn. I guess I should take with the rook. d6. I guess just takes. If g4, knight g3, and d e5 and takes, or d5, d4 with knight e4 ideas are fine. Guess I have to take. He takes. Okay. Queen e7, d e5, knight e5. Takes. G4, knight g3, or knight g7, knight f6. Yeah, okay. So I'm up a pawn here, but this is not trivial to play. He's got bishop c. If I go knight f7, bishop c5, maybe knight d7. What am I doing? Okay, think for a second. Oh, I can just take and play e5. What am I thinking? I've got knight f4. Not playing well today, but it happens. Can't always play well, unfortunately. Queen c6 looks good. Knight f4 next move. I'm just better here. Naroditsky's not on par with Magnus, myself, or MVL. Let's be clear about that. He's a very strong player, but he is not on par with us. He's not on par with us. Play h6, queen c4, king h8, knight f7, king h7. Let's play something else. King h8, knight f7, king h7. e4 walked into queen c4, knight f7, knight h6, queen g8, knight f7, puzzle rush mate. So that would have been bad. That's just completely winning for me. Let's see if I can avoid making some horrendous blunder in this game. I've got knight f4, b5, queen d5, I guess. Maybe just knight f4. Why not just knight f4? Yeah, why not? This knight is bad too on f7. This pawn covers all the squares. This knight on f7 is very, very vulnerable here. So if I take got rook e7 and check. Yeah, check and knight c3. Oh my gosh, he's got rook d7. Ah, jeez. But I'm still winning, luckily, even though I just missed this tactic, because I just take a4 and just c6, cut this square off for the knight. And now, like, knight d1 or knight e4. I can play a5, knight g5 should be good enough. Just check and take the bishop, and that's all she wrote. Check and take, so that's just winning. All right, we go again. Let's try to play a better game this time. Hey. Go bishop d3. If knight d5, just bishop d2 is fine. Or bishop h6 as well. Thank you, Penguin99. Puzzle rush after this? Maybe I'll do a puzzle rush. I don't know. I'll take the pawn on c5. Even material, he's got a bad bishop. I can go rook d1, knight c4, knight d6 as well. Queen d5 is a very good move that, again, I conveniently overlooked for no particularly good reason. Yeah, I just overlooked that completely. What's wrong with me today? I guess I'll play queen d4 and try to force an endgame. I can't really win this endgame, but I can't really be worse either, or I shouldn't be worse here. Oh wait, he's got, okay, he just takes. Take with a pawn. I could have played rook d4. Okay, let's take with a pawn. I could have taken with the bishop also, but it feels very drawish. It's got rook d5. Yeah, this is the problem. Let's see, maybe rook d1, bishop f4, bishop e3, I guess. Very, very drawish endgame. I could actually play c6 maybe. d4 c7. Okay, a very tricky position. I'm not sure what's going on here. I've got bishop g5, bishop d8 potentially. Also got a3 maybe. Very tough position to play here. Okay, so some bishop g5, bishop d8 is best here. I could have played a3 first too. Maybe. Okay, but now, okay, so he wants to takes rook a1. Bishop a2, rook a1. Oh, but he's got bishop c4. Shoot, what am I doing? Maybe not so simple. I've still got rook c6, rook d6 maybe. Although I've got rook d3 and rook d8, so this is, I don't know if Daniel's playing this precisely or not. This is getting a little bit dangerous for black now too, because this bishop covers a square and the king has no e7 square, so this is also getting a little dangerous for black now. Okay, now I could play f3. I can also play rook c4, rook d4, but f3 looks bishop f5. Now g4 or no, I think bishop d8 first, because then I can play g4, kick the bishop and win the pawn. Okay, g4 takes. Now I'm threatening bishop g5. This is very, very dangerous for black. Okay, king g8. Okay, now rook a3, and now I'm in. Okay, do I want to take or play? I should probably play f4 here. h3. Okay, 5, because this. Okay, but now he loses because rook b8 is coming. A yo. Okay, so I just take, and now I go. Now black's just completely lost because I can just I can even play rook a4 and rook a7, rook a6, rook d6, and yeah, black's just completely baked here. King c3, GG, my friend. We go again. Now we're starting to get. Now we're starting. Oh, e4 pre-move. Wow, Daniel must be tilted now. Let's play e4. Okay, trade. Just takes d5. He'll still play g3. I'll still chuck a pawn for the exact same reason, because I want to go rook d8 and knight d4. If queen f3, knight d4. I mean, maybe he can sack the queen here. I guess he could. He plays queen g2. I've got knight d4. I've also got like bishop g4 or bishop e6. Or queen. No, queen b4 is wrong here. I've got g5. I think I'll just play bishop e6 again, bishop b3. But now knight d4, and white's got issues. Because when he takes, I just take with the queen. This looks suspect at best, because now he's going to have to capture away from the center. I've got knight e2. But you know what? I don't want to play knight e2 and make a draw. I want to go for... Yeah, but if I play c6, he's got queen e4 back. I wanted to go for something more than this. g5, bishop e3 maybe? g5, queen e4... c5, or no, rook d7 can't be right. Okay, he's got these double pawns. Let's think. Knight e2 is obviously the most logical move as a human here. Probably good enough for a draw, but I want something more than that. Probably can't get more than that though. Okay, let's just play c5, rook d7, rook d8. Thank you, Dangu1, for subscribing with Twitch Prime. h6, I guess, to prevent bishop g5. Now rook d8 next move. Okay, let's play rook d8, obviously. I don't know if I have any discoveries. Not right now. Although, wait. Oh, yes! Yes! Rook d1 trade and knight e1 check! Yes! There we go. There we go. There we go. Back on track. This is going to be 3 in a row if I put this game away. Okay, just takes. I should probably just play b6, solidify these pawns, play a5, rook d4, queen e6 now. And he's got these ugly pawns, so even though he's got an extra pawn with these double b pawns, white's in a lot of trouble here. Hey, how's it going? Eliam Lecau, hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. F5 looks strong here. Hits the queen he can't en passant, because then he loses the queen. Queen f4. I think even just rook d5 looks amazingly strong here for me. So this is really, really good. This one has started going downhill in a hurry for Danya. Okay. Where's your discovery, Danya? Your bluff ain't gonna work here. Come on, Danya. Show me your aces. Oh, but he can't. He doesn't have aces. I can actually sidestep because he can't move the bishop, so then he loses the rook. Queen c2. I could play queen e4 maybe. Bishop c5, just like queen f3. Or actually, bishop c5, rook c5 even. I don't see a way to stop rook d1, rook h1. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, rook e3, but I think I can still just take and go rook d1. Game over. Hot. Done SOS to the world. Now I could trade. I think I'll just play rook e1 here to defend the pawn. Maybe take on e5 next move. He'll probably trade on c4, I would assume. Naka, are there any openings you like much more less in bullet than in classical? I mean, in bullet you can play anything. That's the only difference between bullet and classicals. In bullet you can just play any opening at all, and it really doesn't matter. Okay, knight h5. He wants to go knight f4, I guess. I think I'll play bishop b2. If knight f4, I can just trade and go rook d1. I could also, yeah, I'll just take and play rook a d1. Takes queen c2 and queen d1 here. It's going to be hard to win this, though. That's the problem with this line. Done SOS. Now I do have a, wait a second. If I take and check and play g3, wait, he might have played a wrong order here, because I can check and play g3. He might have played a slightly inaccurate order because he lost his key square for the knight here. Yeah, he played an inaccurate order. He's still probably okay here, but he played an inaccurate order. And now his knight's a little bit loose here. If I can get king f1, king e2 in, he's maybe in some trouble. Okay, f5, king f1, king e2 next move. If fe4, knight g5. This might be a little bit dangerous for black, just a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous for black here. An SOS, sending out an SOS. SOS. Okay, knight g5, e3. I just take. Yeah, I'm a little bit skeptical about the way Daniel has played this, actually. This has gotten very, very dangerous. Now, knight f to h6, no. So I just take. King e, okay. So he wants to go knight b3, I guess. Knight b3, knight d4. I've got knight d6, maybe. Yeah, because if b6 I can take, and the knight c8, knight b6. If b5 I en passant. He can't take, so I take, and then I go knight c8. Or, yeah, let's just check, take the pawn. And now his A pawn's going to go down the board really fast too. So black's in a lot of trouble suddenly. From out of nowhere, this went from just A4. I mean, this got really ugly really fast for Danya. Okay, now I can play knight C4. A5 takes King D5. Yep, takes A6 GGO. I make a queen. That's all she wrote. A7. His bishop and his king are not coordinated whatsoever. There are all kinds of problems here with his pieces. Everything wins here, but let's just... Oh, he just resigns. Okay.